Hi, Bill Henshaw here again with some more videos on current events. The first one's a Butte, 7-year-old transgender quote-unquote rights. Here we go again. A Texas jury recently ruled in a bitterly disputed divorce proceeding, and give credit to Texas that the jury was involved here, by the way, that the mom got sole custody of twins, one a daughter, the other a son, both of tender age, and with the mom on whom and with who knows on what factual foundation and legal basis identifying as a girl or perhaps even as a quote unquote transgender. Are you listening, Caitlyn Jenner? The alleged behavior began at the age of 3 and continues 4 years have passed with the active cooperation of the mom, while the dad denies his son wants any changes at all, who applies nail polish to his fingers, dresses him in girls' clothes, styles his long hair like a girl, and even calls him by a different female name. It is only a matter of time until this kid gets quote-unquote fixed, a la Jenner, and the quote-unquote problem is solved. How are any of these activities possibly going to benefit this kid in school and or in any other facet of his life at this time? Your guess is as good as mine. I asked my viewers how many of you would have had a clue about sexual identity or activities, even at the age of 7. Even today, with the massive blitz of media, particularly TV shows, and every imaginable scenario of quote-unquote family settings, this seems highly unlikely. And how in the world would Ward and June Cleaver have handled this situation, particularly in a way to maintain their large viewing audience in the not-so-politically correct days? Having considered the matter from my admittedly peculiar constitutional perspective, I plan to draft an amicus brief to submit with any and all future activity, in this case raising a lot of issues and asking pointed questions like, pursuant to what provision of the Constitution was the Civil Rights Act, quote-unquote, of 1964 enacted, upon which transgender rights totally depend? Answer: none. How then did this quote-unquote law get enacted, quote-unquote? It derives its egregiously evil existence from the non-existent 14th War Amendment. New viewers take a look at my video on the 14th Amendment, you'll get a clue as to just how unconstitutional this thing has been for 150 years. Would any of these, particularly a three-quarters majority who ratified the non-existent amendment, have done so if they knew it could be misinterpreted in this fashion? Transgender, quote-unquote, wasn't even a known term then, and likely there were no medical procedures in place either. What is the written factual foundation and legal basis for interpreting either the Civil Rights Act, quote-unquote, and or the non-existent 14th War Amendment, and of what limits, if any, does this admit? Put another way, can public servants, these days simply make up the law as they go along? And I have a lot of information in my document package. You can get information, send to me at youwinnincourt@gmail.com. This is exactly what these bastards do across the board. It's what they're doing here. And if the de facto national government can summarily, quote-unquote, enact laws like this, and then the Fed felony law for animal cruelty, video coming up, both clearly matters within control of the states, what does this say about the continued existence of the several states, if there are any left at all? And think about this too, you lawmakers. Every time we are compelled to enter one of those courts, we are presumed incompetent to proceed without an attorney. Yet a 5-year-old is presumed competent in the matters of gender identification. How can these situations possibly be reconciled, even by the likes of Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg? This is the difference between the principal and agent relationship we should have with our government and the master and servant relationship they think it is. That's how important this issue is, in addition to all the other contexts I've discussed here. Thank you for listening. Please like my videos, tell your friends, and you can contact me at youwinnincourt@gmail.com. Thank you.